morning! Today is a very big day. We are going to Melbourne, we're gonna have hot pot, and I'm doing my first ever modeling photo shoot. But before that, something even more important, breakfast. We have to be a little bit quiet because I think Wendy's still asleep. Let's go! Early Coco Pops. Protein Coco Pops. We are on the road to Melbourne. I've got my teeth whiteners in because everyone knows if you want to be a successful model, you have to have really white teeth and look sexy. So I'm doing everything I can to make the most of my opportunities today. Looking forward to it. A little bit nervous, but once I get to the gym and get rid of that nervous energy, I think I'm gonna feel good.
This is yummy.
This is probably better than Macca's. We don't have to deal with traffic very often. We've lived in Melbourne, we know what traffic is. Tell you what, every time we come back, we don't miss it, not one bit. Port Melbourne Derrimut Gym, pre-photo shoot pump up, get some vascularity, get some fullness in the muscles, look good, but most importantly, feel good, because I'm gonna be honest, 2 hours sitting in traffic, friggin' stressed. I think I need this to get my head right, because I'm not in the right mood right now where I feel the most confident self. I'm a bit agitated. I know that if I go to the gym, it's gonna work all that nervous energy out. I'm gonna feel miles better. I really don't have as much time as I thought I would. The traffic was absolutely insane. Nah, in and out, quick pump, then get out of here. I don't like rushing the gym, especially when I'm feeling rested, fully carved up and like ready to actually have a decent session, feeling strong and aggressive. I've only got about 20 minutes. Hit the muscles, get out, make this feel good, and just get on with the day. I think we're actually looking pretty freaky today. Not bad. There's something really enjoyable about rushing a gym session. It's actually kind of fun. This is how you get that gorilla grip. Pumped, full, but most importantly, my head feels a lot better than it did when I drove here. I was stressed, nervous, anxious energy, all that sort of stuff. But just getting in there 20 minutes, 25 minutes, clear my head, actually have a fairly decent pump. Secret to getting a good pump, by the way, is Coco Pops 2 hours before your workout. All right, time for breakfast. Whey protein. You're not gonna believe what I've got for my post-workout meal. Coco Pops, again. Oh yes, daddy. Why am I eating Coco Pops? Quick digesting carbs straight into the muscles, a little bit of quick digesting protein. The trick is to be full without being bloated. So things like bread and other sort of carbs, maybe it's gonna make you bloated, but rice bubble, Coco Pops, straight in, no messing. It's pretty good. Done. We gotta go. Love Coco Pops. It's a secret, man. It gets me full, gets me freaking lean. Great sessions. I ain't hearing anyone out on the anti-Coco Pop slander. All right, let's get out of here. We need to run. So we're heading to the photo shoot. Felt nervous this morning when I woke up, but now I feel calmer now that I've trained, I've had something to eat. I've never done modeling before. This is my first ever crack at this, and this will be my first run on the board. I don't know where this will take me. I don't know if this is the start of something new, but what I do know is this is an opportunity, and I'm gonna suck that opportunity dry because I wanna make the most of everything that's coming my way. When I was younger, I didn't have that many opportunities. I had to fight for the opportunities, and now if I have an opportunity, dude, I'm maximizing it because every opportunity leads you to somewhere, whether that's immediately apparent and it's obvious where that takes you, or whether that's a downstream positive effect, whereas, you know, many years later you look back and go, that's where that led me. This could be the start of something, or it could just be a really fun experience to add to the dad lore when I finally start a family. But so I'm gonna show up, I'm gonna do my best, and I'm gonna pursue this and see where it takes me. This is day one, and maybe one day we'll be looking back at this. Just to think that 4 years ago, I was a bloated, depressed beer drinker, whinging and complaining about my miserable life. And to think that locking in and sorting my life out 4 years later, I would be going for my first ever modeling photo shoot. Like if you told that guy back in the day, hey buddy, get a decent haircut, start working out, start sorting your life out, because in 4 years time, you're gonna be going and being a model, I wouldn't believe you. Even if you paid me to believe you, I wouldn't believe you. So, and that's why I'm so big on maximizing your potential, because if you lock in and you make positive changes and you do your best in life, what you can achieve is so far beyond what you expect. I knew my life would get better if I started making more difficult decisions and working harder. I knew it would get better, but there's no way 4 years ago I imagined my life would be as good as it is today. There's no way. I did not think that this sort of life was in store for me. Didn't think so. Your potential is so far beyond what you might expect. Just maximize and do your best. Because tell you what, life does get better. God bless.
What are you going to pretend to be when they ask you, oh, where do you work?
Gynecology.
Actually say, I'm an obstetrician.
What's that?
A doctor that delivers babies.
Yeah, no, I make them.
Don't say that. You're so bad.
JackEetswa in the building. We are walking to the photo shoot. Now, if you're wondering why I have this sexy daddy doctor outfit, it's because my lovely fiance, who is a healthcare worker, found an advert on a scrubs website looking for a model. And she said, try on my scrubs and see how you go. And we took a photo, we sent it in. Believe it or not, 2 days later, they said, we'd love to have you. Shout out to my healthcare worker fiance, who's behind the camera. If it wasn't for her, we wouldn't be here today. Where are we today? I don't know. We're gonna find out and see where this takes us. But we are running late, so we might have to skedaddle. We are here. Quite cool. They have snacks. Have a look at this. JackEetswa. Could be your doctor. First time being a model, done for the day. Actually kind of cool and less nerve-wracking than I expected. Everyone there was good vibes. They're cracking jokes, making you laugh, so it makes it more natural. A smile. I am, however, quite hungry. It is well and truly past my mealtime. Everything I've eaten today has been Coco Pops. So I'm in a big rush to get myself some Dragon Hot Pot. Being from regional Victoria, we can't get Dragon Hot Pot where we live. And we used to eat it all the time when we lived in Melbourne. Been a bit of a craving for us over the last few weeks. So I think before we get back home, we need to make that pit stop. Tongue, baby. Oh, $7 an hour. Where's the baby octopus?
Guess how much our Dragon Hot Pot bill is today?
Up a dear.
51.
That's not bad. We've reined it in. Last time we got it was like $80. Every time I do this, I say I'm not going to get much of the processed fake stuff at the end, like the dumplings and like the crab legs, a bunch of beef flaps, beef rolls, and then I get to the end and there's like all these different types of dumplings. And once again, I've put like one of everything in there. I feel like it gives me a bit of a headache. It doesn't make me feel great afterwards. Fish cakes and stuff, and like the Chinese donut, pretty unofficial. I'm at that point now, I can barely form sentences. I'm so hungry. I haven't eaten in like 5 hours. But now that I'm no longer a model, I can just get fat as fuck. So we're done with Melbourne. Did we buy anything from the shops? No.
Paid a lot in parking.
A lot of parking. We suck at shopping.
We're
Let's
not
go
spenders.
home. No. All right, Melbourne trip is done. A day of first vlog, first day modeling, and first time enjoying hot pot without too much stomach upset. We wanted to go shopping, but I suck at spending money. I hate buying things. This is why I'm so big on locking in, trusting the process, and maximizing your potential. I didn't think my potential was that 4 years later I'd become a model. And maybe you don't think your potential is whatever you think it is, but it's gonna be more than you expect. So lock in, have a go, because you never know what God has in store for you. God bless and good luck. Goodbye.